Hello Udemy, I'm Shazad Ahmad from checkz.com and welcome in lecture number 16. Today we are going to create our edit system for our categories so you can easily edit your categories. So we are going step by step because this is the basic series of e-commerce in Codeigniter. So that's why we are going to creating our backend from scratch. So that's why we are creating in the last lecture, by the way, in the last lecture you learned how can you create your paginations. So you can create your paginations whenever you want to create. So first of all, you have your edit section. So now whenever you want to hit the edit button, you can edit a particular category from all of your categories, or go to your categories. I'm saying I'm going to give, okay, I'm saying all categories. Okay, so now you have all categories. So what you need, we need to create the edit system. So how can you create the edit system? I'm saying that it's totally depend upon you. Either you are creating the edit system using the jQuery or AngularJS, or means in simple words, without refresh. How can you add without refresh? You have to specify the edit system using Ajax. Okay, so now I'm not going to create design the edit system using Ajax. I'm going to create this straightforward. So how can you do that? I'm saying whenever someone hit this button, we are sending to the admin, and I'm saying edit category. Okay, so what is the ID of this category? I'm saying this is the ID, so please edit this. So now refresh the page. So now hit this button. You can see we are passing the ID. Where we are passing this ID, we are passing this ID to edit method. Okay, so now you can hit second element. You can see we are passing the file to the edit. First, suppose you are passing this to edit category method. So means you have to create, first of all, you have to create the edit method. Okay, so since you are passing one argument in this method, so since you have to receive for suppose CID or whatever you want to write, category ID. Okay, so I'm saying first of all, check the admin logged in. If the admin is not logged in, redirect with error. Okay, so we are redirecting with error to add your category, not to edit your category. Okay, if the admin is logged in, then check that this field is not empty. First of all, check if the CID, if this field is not empty, and I'm saying this is also is set, then I'm saying found, or I can say check this ID from the database. How can you say? I'm saying this mode admin, we have this model, and I'm saying check category by ID. Okay, so now you can send this ID, and I'm saying we are receiving one row, or we are going to receive one row from the model. I'm saying that this is category. Okay, I'm saying category. Okay, then I'm checking if the data category count equals to 1, then I'm saying found. Otherwise I'm saying not found. Okay, what's going on here? I'm going to explain each and everything, don't worry. First of all, we are checking if the admin is logged in or not. Then we are checking this third parameter is coming or not. Then we are checking that ID from the table. So go to your mode admin and check this by creating this method. Since we are receiving ID, CID. Now how can you check? I'm saying db get where. It takes two parameters. First is table, second is associative array. I'm saying CID. I'm saying CID where you can check. I'm saying please check this ID. From CID. Okay, then I'm saying return, but in this case I'm saying return as array. So we are returning one row as an array, so that's why we are checking this array inside the count sections. So go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see found because third ID is available. Make sure 3 and 5 ID available inside the category table. But what happen if someone add 33? So you can see it's saying not found. So that's why we are checking from the database. So add this errors. If the ID is not found, redirect. Please redirect with a specific error. Category not found, or whatever you want to write. Okay, so if the ID is empty, if someone not sending the parameter, so what you want to specify? I'm saying something went wrong, or what you want to specify, it's totally depend upon you. Make sure you have to specify. You have to specify the all categories. Where is the all categories? So here is the all categories. We are redirecting. Okay, there is just a second. To all categories, okay. Okay, now so it's saying categories not found. You can set this all as well. I'm saying all categories, so it's showing something. Okay, so now you can cut this bad boy and you can paste this bad boy here. Okay, so now specify wrong ID, category not found, looking good. Okay, so if you are finding something, so what you need, I'm saying I need to show with a form because we are editing this category. So how can you do that? I'm saying please copy this form. Okay, refresh. You can copy this form, which is new category, as it is, because we are going to update this. So I'm saying this is the edit category. So go to home, admin home, and I'm saying edit category. So new category, copy this, edit category, paste this. Okay, refresh the page. So now you have the same form, but it's saying edit category. Okay, so now edit category, or you can specify anything, but for now you are, since you are sending the category, you are receiving the data from the model, and now you are going to send this data from your controller to your view. So how can you send? Okay, so go to your edit category.php file which we have just created, and now I'm saying the value is because we are going to edit this one. Okay, so you have edited, but what about pictures? You have to show the activated pictures. So how can you do that? This is the column 6. I'm saying this column 6 is in the rows div. I'm saying call md3. Okay, I'm saying call md3, and I'm saying image, or you can just add the HTML. I'm saying image src, and I'm saying class, I'm saying images responsive, and where is the image? I'm saying go to the base URL and access the assets, images, and I'm saying categories and the image name. So what is the image name? I'm saying CDP. So this is the column name of table, CDP. Okay, refresh the page. So now I'm saying call offset 1, call offset 1, call md offset 1. Okay, pretty good. So you have to echo this. So now you can see this is the current or activated image you have received from the model, but now you have a form, you have an image. So now you want to send this information, or you can say you are edited, and you want to send this from your you can say you are going to send this information from your HTML form to your controller, but now in this time I'm saying update, not add. Okay, so now I'm saying update categories. So I'm going to create the update category. How can you do that? I'm saying update category. First of all, you have to check, copy this bad boy, paste this here. Why? What you need to check? I'm saying just check the admin is logged in or not. Then what you need to check? You need to check either the field is required, which field is required you want to specify, and then you can say update category and update category. Okay, fine, working fine. So how can you say so hit the edit button, you can say it's working fine, going to update. So what you need to check the required file. I'm saying, so what is the required, the category name is the required. First of all, it's totally depend upon the admin, either he or she is going to update the image or not, but he must specify the category name before updating this section. So first of all, receive I'm saying please receive the category name, and I'm saying if the category name, what is the name of category, C name. Why we are writing this? Because we are going to match this key, this associative key, with the column which is available inside the categories column, categories table. Okay, so now this column is required, so that's why we are checking if this not empty and this is set, copy and paste. I'm saying fine, update it, otherwise redirect with error. So how can you redirect? I'm saying category name is required, but we are redirecting this okay, to all categories. Make sure you have to pass the current key or primary key in the hidden field. Okay, so how can you do that? I'm saying input type hidden, and I'm saying value, so you can update your record. Okay, so now refresh the page and refresh the page, inspect element, and you can see you have 3 key. Okay, so now when the required field is not empty, then just update this section. I'm saying this mod admin and update category, and passing this if the record. Okay, so now go to your model, create this method. Since you are sending the associative array from the controller, so that's why we are receiving the associative array here, and I'm saying this db update. Just a second, you have to pass the key which you are sending, this input post, and I'm saying this is true. Which category, which ID? I'm saying this ID. So name, what is the name of this ID? For suppose I'm saying the X ID. Okay, so X ID, so here is your X ID, and I'm saying, so this is C ID. You can pause as a second parameter. So here is your data associative array and the key. So since you are sending 2 parameters, so you have to receive 2 parameters here. One is associative array, then second is CID. I'm saying that db where you want to update this. I'm saying where CID equals to CID, and you can update method accept 2 parameters. One is table's name, second is associative array. So what is the table name? Category is the table name first of all, and I'm returning this method, and second is the associative array. Since you are sending the associative array from the controller, so no need to write the array, you just specify the data. So this is the associative array. Okay, so since it's returning, so you can check it with in your if conditions. I'm saying reply or whatever you want to say, you can check with if conditions. If the query is successfully working, then you have to specify the I'm saying success. You have successfully updated the category. Okay, now you cannot update your category right now. Okay, you cannot okay, now go to your page. Now I'm saying mobile edited, hit the update button. So now you can see you have successfully updated the category, and now you have successfully created the update section. So it's totally depend upon you, or it's totally depend upon the requirement or the process, what you want to create and what you are going to create. So this is simple edit system, so with some security features, because you are checking sessions IDs and you are checking from the databases, and I think this is enough for today. So in the next lecture we are going to create our delete system, so you can easily delete this ID or this item using this item. Okay, so for now, thank you for watching.